on this as well. Why should Indians be paying and using the services of these Turkish companies, enriching them in the process, if this is what Turkey is going to do and work against India when it comes to even a conflict such as India has had with Pakistan? Why do that at all?
No, I totally agree that any country who has in any way helped Pakistan or is associated with Pakistan or have had a direct conflict with India, like we have had, India has been in a direct conflict with Pakistan as well as China. So all these countries should be boycotted. I am totally in favor of that. But why only Turkey? Why are we not talking about China? Why are we not talking about America? America's fighter jets are used against Indian army. It's the Chinese technology which is used against Indian army. Therefore, the government should make a stand clear. Whether government asks its citizen to boycott the enemy countries, and what is the definition of enemy countries? It includes Turkey because they're supported in the Operation Sindoor. But will it also include America as well as China? Look at what is happening. Adani Group collaborating with Chinese company for solar projects. Central government approving joint ventures, giving security clearance in electronic manufacturing, in motor car manufacturing, automobile industry. So what is the stand of the central government? Will the central government continue?
Ratan Sharda, would you like to take that question? Why only Turkey? Why aren't we doing the same with China? Is the question coming in from Touseef. Would you like to respond to it?
This is very clever equivalence, and these are the same party which kept quiet when the Hindus were being persecuted in Bengal. They met the Maulvis but didn't meet the poor Hindus. So I don't agree with the logic. What is being done is by the people themselves, not by the government. So there is no question of legality or question arising. And why are people angry? Because Turkey was given support by India. Despite it's not being very friendly with India during the earthquake, it was the first one to reach. But Turkey supports Pakistan not for any other reason, but because it's an Islamic country. Other countries supports Azerbaijan supports Pakistan because it's a jihad, because it's an Islamic country. There is no other logic for that. The people who are shouting now, they kept quiet when 7th October happened. They kept on shouting about Hamas, Hamas, Hamas. But when they forgot about the attack on Israelis on 7th October. Similarly, they have given up, they have decoupled Pahalgam, say it's not a religious issue, then they're talking of Pakistan, attack nahi kiya to kyun nahi kiya, kiya to kyun kiya, ceasefire kiya to kyun kiya. So these are bleeding heart liberals who have no respect for the Indian sentiments, and people who have risen out of it, they have seen, they are angry. They also boycotted Chinese goods in Diwali, remember? And there was a lot of hue and cry. When we are strong enough, we will boycott China also maybe. Maybe we will do that. But wherever I can, it is a Gandhian method. Gandhiji asked for boycott. These people are boycotting Turkey on their own. It's an economic issue. It's not a forceful, violent issue. So you are very happy with Gandhian methods were adopted by your very friendly Pakistan neighborhood, but you are not happy when the Hindus go for it. What is the reason for that? Please tell me, was there any reason for Turkey to support it? Why no other Middle East country came in support of Pakistan? Only why Turkey and Azerbaijan? Only thing is they support jihad. And we have kept quiet for Pahalgam, but we cry for Hamas, we cry for Turkey, we don't cry for Indians, for Hindus.
Right.
So let us stop the duplicity.
Touseef, respond to that, because it is a fact that even the Saudi Arabian foreign minister did visit India at this time of crisis, to express the solidarity. At the end of the day, it is only Turkey in the entire Middle East that has actually taken such a position, which is very different from what all other countries in the Middle East have done.
Look, I've seen the report. You're talking about Turkey taking sides with Syrian rebel. I mean, what have we got to do with that? Yes, we can talk about Operation Sindoor, where...
Sir, all we are saying is Turkey has a history of supporting armed jihadi groups. That is all we are trying to point out. And that's similarly the problem that we have with Pakistan.
No, so that is the problem with when you allowed Ratan Sharda to comment. He straight away went into Hindu-Muslim. If this is about Hindu-Muslim, then I have nothing to say. Even if now you continue to do Hindu-Muslim, then the Muslims of India you're trying to force and shut us down. That will never happen. I am asking a direct question. the government, central government, very
No, I think one second. Let me just make this point. It's a very important point. It's a very sensitive point. So please allow me to come in on this. All he has said is that there is a problem with those who are Islamists and who misuse the religion in the name of promoting terror. That is, I think, the larger point that is being made. And also, I want to ask you, Touseef.
China is a friendly country for India.
No, there are problems, but Touseef, are you saying that today we should suspend all trade ties with the United States, with China? The implications are very different, sir.
No, I'm asking, Madhav, I'm asking a simple question. Did the US President Donald Trump backstab Narendra Modi, our Indian Prime Minister, in this hour? Yes, he did. Is China continued to support Pakistan in Sindoor operation? Yes, they did. Why are we not talking about them? If your intention is only to single things out, if only to target a particular community, particular religion, which is so apparent even on the TV debate, even after Operation Sindoor, we see today Ratan Sharda speaking the same language. This is the worst thing. This hatred has to end. Do not hate your enemy. That is the problem with you. It clouds your reason. Be smart, be reasonable. Any country which goes against the interest of India, act against them. Whether regardless of their population.
Okay, you made your point. Ratan Sharda, would you like to respond to that?
Is this the only case with Turkey? Turkey has has genocide against the Kurds, against the Armenians. That is the history. So this is a country which lives on blood money, which lives on persecution of minorities. Don't you remember that? And you are talking Adani, Bhai Sahab, Adani, Bengal mein bhi wahan se nikal do na pehle. When we are strong enough, we will see to it that China doesn't come into India. Today we are not in a position, let us be very honest. Does it mean that I will not protest against China? I will not protest against the USA? And what has Trump done? Trump has done something very silly, coming on TV trying to say that I have brokered the deal. How does it stab Modi in what way? When did you get sympathy with Modi's? I'm surprised. You're talking about Modi. Modi has no problem. We have no problem. Trump has shown his stupidity. Let him show his stupidity. Why do you want to increase that particular irritation with US relationships? We are doing well. We have good relations. Somebody spoke something. Out of turn, everybody condemned it.
All right. Very quickly, there's a response.